Indo-Myanmar border road to be declared as national highway. Development of National Highway 37 planned to be completed within financial year 2025-26, says Union Minister Ajay Tamta. School van drivers seize service, holds wide protest condemning monetary demand on drivers. Hello viewers, you tune to Istv English News at 4. Union Minister of State for Road Transport and Highways Ajay Tamta has announced that the Indo-Myanmar border road will be transformed into national highways and further revealed plans to complete development project of National Highway 37 within 2025-26 financial year. Speaking at a press briefing in a hotel at Chingmeirong, the minister highlighted ongoing and upcoming highway projects worth over 12,000 crore rupees across the state. He said the ministry is working on 11 national highways covering a total of 1,774 kilometers in Manipur. He informed that 747 kilometers have already been upgraded and blacktopped, with several single-lane stretches widened to two-lane standards. The remaining 332 kilometers are targeted for completion by financial year 2026-27. The minister said that 51 project packages are under implementation through NHIDCL and the state PWD, involving an expenditure of 12,000 crore rupees over the past 5 years. While delays occurred in 35 packages due to land acquisition and forest clearance issues, NHIDCL has renewed its focus to ensure timely completion. Major highway corridors: Imphal-Chiribam National Highway 37, Yangon-Pokpi Finch Corner National Highway 202, Tamenglong-Mahur National Highway 137, Churachandpur-Tuivai National Highway 102B, and Maram-Peren National Highway 129A are slated for completion by financial year 2025-26. Tamta also announced that NHIDCL is preparing detailed project reports for new highways, including Churachandpur-Tipaimukh National Highway 2 and a greenfield alignment from Maug to Senapati National Highway 2. A 658-kilometer Indo-Myanmar border road is under feasibility assessment and may soon be declared a new national highway. Connectivity with Nagaland is also being enhanced with the upgrading of Ukhrul-Chesami National Highway 202, Maugate Imphal National Highway 2 and Maram-Peren National Highway 129A to two-lane standards. The minister said that the Imphal-Chiribam Highway, National Highway 37, considered the lifeline of Manipur, will be fully completed by financial year 2025-26 with 152 kilometers already blacktopped. He stressed that these initiatives reaffirm the government's commitment to improving road infrastructure and regional connectivity, boosting economic growth and accessibility across Manipur and the Northeast.
2025 से लेकर 26 की हमने अभी तैयारी भी करी है। इसको आप कंप्लीट करने का हमने आज इसकी भी मीटिंग किया है, क्योंकि ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। ये 152 किलोमीटर तक का इसका अपग्रेडेशन का काम हुआ है। कई जगह ब्लॉक ऊपर का ब्लैक टॉप का काम करने का काम हो रहा है। और इसमें सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है कि इस रोड में काम करने में आप लोगों के ध्यान में ही है कि इतना एकदम अचानक इसमें इतना प्रेशर है। काम करना कॉन्ट्रैक्टर के लिए भी बहुत सारी दिक्कतें हैं। उन दिक्कतों को देखते हुए किस तरीके से हम अपना काम का रास्ता निकाल के इसको कंप्लीट करें, ये हमारे लिए आज हमने इस मीटिंग में डिसाइड किया है कि कैसे कैसे करके इस काम को करना है, क्योंकि अचानक से इसमें ट्रैफिक बढ़ा है, जिस कारण से आप लोगों को भी कष्ट हो रहा है ना। तो मगर ये कष्ट ना हो, इसके लिए आज हमने एक योजना तरीके से बैठक बुलाई है, इसको पूरा करेंगे। तो ये आप सबके बीच में ये विषय रोड हमारे भारत सरकार की मिनिस्ट्री के माध्यम से मैंने जो 2 दिन का अपना यहाँ का रिव्यू रखा है, 2 डिस्ट्रिक्ट की मॉनिटरिंग भी की है, भारत सरकार की योजना का भी हमने जायज़ा लिया है, रोड्स का भी आज जायज़ा लिया है। ये आपके माध्यम से, आपके मीडिया के माध्यम से मणिपुर के अंदर रोड डेवलपमेंट के काम तेज़ गति से हो। इसमें हमारा डिपार्टमेंट NHIDCL, हमारे मिनिस्ट्री के लोग, मैं स्वयं आके मॉनिटरिंग कर रहा हूँ। तो हम बहुत तेज़ गति के साथ मणिपुर की सड़क सुविधाओं को और अच्छा बेहतर बनाएं।
School van drivers servicing students at different schools halted their services today to hold wide protest condemning reported extortion demands imposed upon them. The protest, headed by All Manipur School Students Transport Association, was staged at Saudongpung Ground, Kongba, with participation of drivers servicing at 17 schools situated between Wangkai and Langdum. Sorokhaibam Nepali, a protester, highlighted the grievances of the drivers, including government guidelines on capacity of students, late payments, among others, and maintained that despite such limitations, they are ensuring smooth service for the students while managing their families at the same time. He appealed to those concerned to reconsider and withdraw the demands imposed on the driver and the association.
Pasagi demand to viva to what sinners busing us. Akuna Yazanindiana, Maru and Hazabani, Aku Sena have a bill among the Sakar, Ayabimatu in the Tramangatra Mangadi, Henazu, Pubia, the Banama lay. Adu Labanina, Stages Sata Mayamze, Peter Posio, Pilto, Bangi, Amzle, Manunzu, Puri Vanina, Pasaka, Puri Vanina, Awaba, Amatina say, Banamasina Bangi. Kaguda Sengi the Manta Wokapa, Sita Viganuna, Akogi, Association by Hazadi.
The protest was also held at Nesu Ground Kurai, organized by van drivers servicing at 20 schools of the area. Speaking about the protest, controller of All Manipur School Students Transport Association, Amasta, Nauribam Megachandra, said their service is their source of livelihood and underlined that the drivers were gravely impacted by the COVID pandemic and the ongoing conflict. Amid such a situation, the several organizations have imposed monetary demands on the association and on the drivers, he said, and appeals to withdraw the demands.
Ngasi akoina akoigi sit-in protest tawga akoi Manipur gi oina school lecture je koi school gi ben thoriba sigumba akoigi diverging jida tonganba Manipur da leiba organization lup mayam jina akoina puba thangba moidaba sel gi demand mayam lakpa adungma demand jing adu akoina pidana bagi damta koibo ngasi gi sit-in protest je pangthok chabani puba thangba moidaba haibaje ngasagi sempham je akoi yam bai tare akoi ngasagi ahamba dadi akoi organization gi union na pirambado Union gi natabida koi personally ben amada paisa su khaigat kadam ne habegi condition am lakpadagi koi ngasi asiguma sit-in protest se pangthok jaw.
Students of Kakching Kuno High School staged a protest demonstration for the second day today by locking the school gate, denouncing the transfer of school's headmaster in charge Kumukcham Bhagyachandra. A student of the school spoke to media stating that the students opposed the transfer of headmaster in charge Kumukcham Bhagyachandra as it comes right before the annual examination and that his replacement headmaster is set to retire in February 2026. She informed that there are a total of 460 students in the school, which is facing shortage of teachers. The students termed the move as insensible and demanded for immediate revocation of the transfer order, while warning of intense agitations if their demand is neglected.
Class doing thong lole, office thong lole, ma transfer join to lak bada ma changhal loy habi khoi gate su lol la week lay sineba. Loin lon gani aduga sarkar na Oja wat pasing tu di yingsin bigi di hydra headmaster in a label adu transfer targa pisin chakadorba madu shi tar paisdi yazining deba kahini akoi khunji when oja tare ni paneba permanent when a lady se primary ga punjilaga aduga graduate oja mari yamaga ne yawi se atop oja sum am thabiro hoi la ambas yawi la ambai je numit ni huni de hena leramba oja yawdi moi lam lape moi atop chakhiba Adum me oja gi awabus me am thingi oja me am jina koi sarjina head ore leiraga khun gi oja moi tare di panji ga moina yam wan khot arak paneba sumain si thak su yojere aduga sar head se mu transfer thare khole gai to busidi khoi su am tawjide
Director of DIPR Ngongom Uttam has raised serious concern over social media users behaving as reporters, saying it has serious effects. He was addressing the 11th Vartalap observance organized by Press Information Bureau, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Regional Office, Imphal, at Imphal Hotel today. A media workshop on art and culture, youth affairs and sports, and cybersecurity awareness was organized as part of the observance, which was attended by Director PIB Imphal Dr. Ingam Pame, President Amju Asem Bhakta, and Secretary General EGM Yumnam Rupachandra as the main guests. In his address, Director Uttam stressed on the the difference between uncontrolled news spread on social media and the news published by media houses. He pointed out that the untrained, self-styled social media reporters lack accountability and further stressed on the importance of news censoring.
Mi khuding mak mobile amam paire camera loina yaure ar mi khuding mak masana reporter ne na khallaga whatever moina urubado phat kapaga phat ta thagatpa maduna mayam da kari thil phawgani ka masi leibak ta kari kairakani aduga aigi phurup ta kari sokani di khanta da basi mayam ma leigre haidi social media dagi phangmiba pau gi quality duga press dagi phangmiba pau gi quality siga ani je kyam khena ge je si awareness pi da yadre social media da masagi training ju yaudaba masana pamjarubagi mobile ma pairaga magi podcast ma hangaga pangthada thagat paduga news channel amana to magi tongan ba tawam thokpa formalities protocol mayam illaga phonga ibaduga ani sigi khena baje koi praja da khangan da yadre tv channel amagi di aran ba paw ma phong matam da leba wa tho erapa matam da jail changba yadoini accountable eraka doini aduna sumaina akhoi kayam gamna accurate oige accountable oige kayam transparent oige akhoi na kamaina pause semaga kamaina wari ji mayam da thamake hebase khangal laga akhoi na moida kay tare public ta sigi ani gi difference khangal laga akhoi gi press se sigi credibility se nga aga thamaga miyam gi seba to mina gi ji
State Commissioner for Person with Disabilities Manipur, W. Birahari, has revealed that while there are over 1 lakh persons with disabilities in Manipur, only 16,000 of them hold Unique Disabilities ID (UDID) certificates. He was speaking on the sideline of a coordination meeting held with district social welfare officers, hospital medical authorities, district CMOs and NGOs working for welfare of persons with disabilities on expeditious issuance of UDID certificates held at Hotel Imphal today. Organized by State Commissioner for Person with Disabilities Manipur, the meeting saw the presence of Secretary Social Welfare Robert Ketrimayum among others. The function included an open discussion with Advocate Ngangom Tej Kumar as the moderator. In his statement, W. Birahari said efforts will be made to ensure that every person with disabilities has UDID certificates to provide the benefits of welfare schemes launched by state and the ministry. Stressing on the importance of UDID certificate, he said the Commission may even launch door-to-door registration to ensure complete coverage.
Persons with disability ama oibata di akoi UDID certificate asi yaudba yadi Manipur da akoi census ki matungina akoi mi lakh ama hena persons with disability lei si lei si mangda akoi UDID certificate pai risi mi lising tratu putani akoi pai risi aduna ayamba akoi certificate phangre asina akoi right of persons with disability act 2016 gi section 38 ta piriba right si akoi moibu matpani aduna akoi mokhoibu punamak pu piba ngamnawa si ko resubmit si tawani disability certificate si kamai tona pige habada akoi website sida akoi swalamban website ama lei sida akoi na upload tawgadabni mobile dagi upload tawsi ai masi upload tawraga makoi si assess tawgadab assessment tawsi makoi na numidon piraga makoi chatkado du akoi gi web return gumba akoi benchmark disability chatpang ujado me akoi gi certificate phangnomdre akoi na kamai tawraga akoi gi mai min da salaga kamai tona certificate si piba gangdage habisi matang dringa sigi toriba akoi gi resubmit.
Manipur State Commission for Women (MSCW) in association with Royal Academy of Law Oinam organized a one-day workshop on women's empowerment in the workplace in overcome bias and stereotypes at Seminar Hall of Royal Academy of Law Oinam today. Chairperson of MSCW Thumlip Thiningpham Monsang Principal Royal Academy of Law Oinam Eliza Maisnam, among others, attended as main guests of the workshop, which was also attended by representatives of different women organizations and colleges. Addressing the function, Thumlip Monsang called for support among women to fight challenges and bring empowerment. She said the Commission has been taking major role in empowering women to develop an equal society and affirmed to continue the efforts.
Karam na empower rawani nupi amagi magi empowerment gi machak mayam laye adu marakta su women empowerment hairaga apoina nupa versus nupi late go women empowerment habdi isana karam na isana khanghauraga isana any field da apigi workplace da apigi thoda ko phasana launa ngai ni thokta bana te siguma bias and stereotypes si thopani adu thoklaga su thokpa taragadi karam na ngak thokani natraga thoktanangai karam na khoina ngak thokani haibai maramda gasi siguma program si pangthopani.
During the technical session, former District and Sessions Judge Aribam Nautuneshwari spoke as resource person to highlight the role of women in bringing progress in a society and the great achievements of women. She said women should have courage to stand up against bias and face challenges collectively to showcase strength.
Aduragadi apai ngasi college gi ozadi representative mayam yawise nomagi aigi khra tapi patu patakpini ai marito lo soibe ade ai numaina ai mayam gi social gathering da ai agi position gi matuke da ai tawni hairaga leithopase yari bra yadres ni ai mota peace and tranquility la pada women commission gi side gi madam gi side gi angama mateng pangbiraga normal si amtang hanjaleraga akhoi mayam se punni minaraga masagi akhoi gi state gi isai sakhibado akhoi mayam na punna sakminaraga sedu tawraga apunna saktam ni na haibado akhoi gi country se the whole world province de sa akhoi utsi haiba sin ne hangle apun tawsadi si.
Images of Manipur held a one-day workshop and demonstration on Pm-Istv, the traditional folk songs of Manipur, as part of the Guru Shishya Parampara Repertory Grant Program under the National School of Drama, Ministry of Culture. The event was organized at Basikong Junior High School, Basikong. During the program, Guru Yumnam Nolini and Namirakpam Inasana delivered lectures and gave live demonstrations of Pm-Istv. Their disciples also participated in the interactive workshop, learning various aspects of Manipuri folk singing traditions. As part of the event, Images of Manipur also hosted a unique Manipur photo exhibition on the school campus, showcasing the rich cultural heritage, art and lifestyle of the state. The initiative aimed to promote and preserve the indigenous art forms of Manipur, inspiring young students to connect with their cultural roots. Manipuri Students Federation MSF in the second phase protest of demanding translation of school and college textbooks into the Manipuri language launched a protest demonstration with students of Moirang Multipurpose Higher Secondary School Bishnupur by forming human chain today. The protest saw participation by members of MSF Bishnupur District Committee, volunteers and students of the school. MSF Organization Secretary Rabikanta Khaidem Khanganba said, a memorandum was earlier submitted to Manipuri Governor A.K. Bhalla, urging immediate measures to implement Manipuri as the medium of instruction and to start translating all academic materials into the language. However, he alleged that no significant action has been taken by the authorities so far, and thus the human chain demonstrations are planned across schools and colleges in the state to press for recognition, promotion and practical use of Manipuri in education.
Hujik tamliba mahirosing asida koina maruina moida koina su khangan janing basti sakhale haiba china da phawpa mujik mokoina ngangnari ba mokoina hujik tamnai ba lona si moi masagi maroni hariba maramda masida hujik technology da oro ama amagi da oro hujik mokoida aki balaitana sotha balaitana hujik tana khali toina manipur di isai role da kamdaga su english medium da tamaga su manipur da kangi laita da ba amna peaceful oidaba lebam khu oiri maram asina hojik paliba lenga amadi praja miyam khudimakta MSF side tagi MSF na sanction jariba khungjang asibu amuka han support bi loina lebam yam khangna punna sanction na thab wakom je tham.
A group of bikers allegedly creating nuisance at Shanghai Village, Ukrul district on Wednesday were cancelled by authorities and later allowed to proceed to Imphal. According to reports, the group of bikers had stopped briefly at a shop in Shanghai Village where they allegedly made loud noises and spoke on their phones, bragging about their stop at a cookie village. Villagers said when they were asked to lower their voices and move on, the bikers confronted them, leading to a heated argument. Following the commotion, village authorities made announcements over the public address system, prompting locals to gather. In the chaos, two bikers reportedly tried to flee, and one of them hit a villager, resulting in a brief physical altercation. Village leaders later intervened and handed the bikers over to Litan police station. After counseling, the group was warned against repeating such behavior and then allowed to leave for Imphal. Village elders have urged all travelers to maintain respect and discipline while passing through local areas. Now we have the national and international news. President Draupadi Murmu today witnessed a symbolic handover of cheetahs by Botswana for translocation to India under Project Cheetah. Botswana President Duma Boko was also present at this event at a nature reserve near Gaborone. The captured cheetahs, originally from Ganji, were released into a quarantine facility by experts from India and Botswana at the Mokolodi Nature Reserve. This marks a symbolic donation of cheetahs to India by Botswana. The cheetahs will remain in the quarantine facility for some time before being translocated to India. Botswana will be donating 8 cheetahs to India to assist in the regeneration of the cheetah population in India. Project Cheetah is a unique initiative aimed at reintroducing cheetahs to India decades after their extinction. In September 2022, 8 cheetahs from Namibia were translocated to Kuno National Park, followed by 12 cheetahs from South Africa in February 2023. The majority of the cheetahs translocated to India so far have adapted well to their new environment, exhibiting natural behaviors such as hunting, territory establishment, and mating, and notably also birthing cubs on Indian soil. President Murmu will also interact with the members of Indian community in Botswana before concluding the ongoing visit today. In Bangladesh, the International Crimes Tribunal today announced that it will deliver its verdict in the crimes against humanity case against ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and 2 of her former top aides on Monday, November 17. The date was set by a 3-member judicial panel of Tribunal 1 headed by Justice Muhammad Ghulam Mortuza Mozumdar, with Justice Muhammad Safiul Alam Mahmood and Justice Mohitul Haq Inam Chaudhary served as members. The tribunal said the verdict pertains to alleged crimes committed during the July mass uprising last year, which led to widespread violence and political unrest prior to the fall of the Awami League government in August. Alongside Sheikh Hasina, former Home Minister Asaduzaman Khan Kamal and former Inspector General of Police Chaudhry Abdullah Al-Mamun were also charged. Al-Mamun later became an approver in the case. The tribunal had concluded trial proceedings on October 23. Security has been significantly tightened in Dhaka and surrounding areas ahead of the verdict. Law enforcement agencies, including the police, army and border guard Bangladesh (BGB), have set up additional checkpoints across the capital, particularly around government buildings, the secretariat and the tribunal complex. Authorities have reported a rise in arson and crude bomb attacks in recent days, adding to public anxiety as political tensions escalate. The government has urged calm, while political parties other than Awami League and student groups have vowed to prevent any attempts to destabilize the situation. The Awami League, which remains banned from political activity, had earlier announced a Dhaka lockdown for November 13 to protest the ongoing trials and arrests of its leaders. The Ministry of Home Affairs has directed all forces to remain on maximum alert to maintain order in the run-up to the verdict. The upcoming ruling is being closely watched both within Bangladesh and internationally, marking a critical moment in the country's post-transition political landscape. Before we conclude the headlines once again. Indo-Myanmar border road to be declared as National Highway. Development of National Highway 37 planned to be completed within financial year 2025-26, says Union Minister Ajay. School van drivers seize service, holds wide protest condemning monetary demand on drivers. That's all we have in the news at 4. See you again with more news at 8 tonight.